Ever find yourself fully pulled to a character you've seen in a movie? My character would be the Joker. I think many of us can relate to this character, as many can feel a connection to his various background stories. One way or another, we can understand him and how he became who he is. Yours truly, no matter my efforts and kindness towards others, is often a welcome mat to those around me. I find myself there to help when no one will, lend an ear when there is no one around, and to be there for those who need me, no matter what. But yet, when I am at my lowest, there is no one there. Just the empty void surrounding me and my shadow to reach out to. I know that I am an outlier. I stand on the edge of society, watching, learning, and listening. However, just like the Joker, I am not sad about this status. I chose this. I wanted this. In fact, to express my connection with this character, I had this very same face tattooed on my neck. Not too many understand the meaning behind it, nor the reasons for having it placed in such an exposed area. However, now you do. To those who find themselves perpetually on the fringes of social gatherings, who feel like the odd friend out, who dread popular places and detest crowds, know that there is a unique strength in your solitude. Being a social outlier isn't a flaw. It's a distinctive way of experiencing life that deserves recognition and respect. Let's get a little personal here and really understand what it means to be a social outlier, the challenges faced, and the quiet strength that comes with embracing this path. A social outlier is someone who stands apart from the group, not by choice of others, but by a deep-seated preference for solitude and introspection. These individuals often feel disconnected in social settings, struggling to fit in amidst the noise and chaos. Parties and gatherings become a minefield of anxiety, where the outlier feels like a spectator rather than a participant. The social outlier is marked by an inherent inability to blend into the crowd. This isn't due to a lack of social skills or an aversion to people, but rather a difference in the way we perceive and engage with the world. We value deep, meaningful interactions over superficial chatter and find comfort in silence and solitude. The bustling energy of social events often feels overwhelming, leaving us longing for quiet moments of reflection. Many assume that being alone is synonymous with loneliness, and that those who choose solitude must be sad or disconnected. However, for the social outlier, solitude is a chosen companion, a source of peace and fulfillment. We are self-exiled, not out of sadness, but out of a genuine preference for our own company. Our solitude is not a cry for help. It's a declaration of independence and self-sufficiency. Despite our preference for solitude, social outliers often find themselves the target of unkind remarks and behavior. Holding our tongue while others talk down to us becomes a frequent occurrence. We watch silently as people behave in ways that we would never emulate. The cruelty we endure is met with grace, as we understand the value of kindness and strength in adversity. The only guilt we feel is when we wonder what we did to attract such behavior. We reflect on the sting of hurtful comments, pondering why we are treated this way. Our introspection leads us to question if our actions somehow invited this cruelty, even though we know that we would never inflict such pain on others. Comparisons to the character of the Joker, shunned and treated poorly, often come to mind. Yet, like the Joker, we maintain our kindness and strength despite the adversity we face. We stand on a level that few can reach, offering grace to those around us, even when we feel isolated. Our strength lies in remaining true to ourselves and embracing the solitude that sets us apart. So, to all social outliers watching this, remember to stay kind. As you sit and observe those around you, find comfort within yourself, for you know exactly who you are.